There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. To throw right away is Shuck. Left side to Lamb. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
This is caught at the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play here for Dallas. 61 yards.
It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a killer you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
He ran it 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. The Lions at 11-1 now on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
By Jalen Carter. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Nix. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield, tell those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Throwing Nix. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 2nd and 6.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They're going. It's Nix. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Matthew Golden. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Lions have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's Shuck. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
On the play. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Now Shuck. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On the counter, Mitchell. They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave him no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He's brought down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
Team here also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Shuck on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and
to throw is Shuck.
9-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys...
Nigga, what the fuck was that? No fucking way, bro. I've never seen that shit.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford, his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A first down carry for Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs.
See y'all, this nigga.
You can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Nix. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they have regained the lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers?
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Up the middle with Barkley. Shrugs him off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley, 15 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Lions 24, Cowboys 16.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Dallas.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get it across the midfield, stripe into Lion territory.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
That's taken in by Higgins. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set, go.
Back to the ground here. Mitchell. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 26-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9. To throw now, Shuck. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Andrew McCurdy. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's third.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Down the left sideline. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
16.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
One thing I know for sure.
Nigga really about to beat me off special teams. Good
You
night.
have an advantage. They also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Captain. Ready.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Next to the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Roman Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Shuck now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Higgins goes in motion right. Throwing, Shuck. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Bombers. Middle.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
45. Cowboys 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really Unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 4.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try and do this himself.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll drop the throw. Now this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got man complete.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the
now on 1st down. He'll drop to throw it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That is caught by Williams.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Cowboys first down.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
Takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Hey, Sean, go! Ready! Motion, motion. Captain, 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 captain. Ole, ole, ole! Zero. Ole, ole, ole! Punch left!
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what they tried to do there, they didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 18.
And the Cowboys first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to them.
And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Wilson snags it left side. Able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he takes this one in for the Lions.
This nigga's so great, bro. Running the ball like a little kid. Shit ain't hard.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 from a flat from 17.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll go play action with Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Shuck. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 27 yards. And the Lions stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. 61. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion left is Higgins. Here's Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Nick Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Cowboys.
To throw is Shuck.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Well, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
It's complete. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Wilson with it, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now an audible here into something else.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Going right back to Wilson.
And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
Well, Barton, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Captain. Almost set. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt. Hey, Sean, let's go. Motion. Bombers. Olay. Joe.
Nix to the air.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Captain. Ready. Olay.
To throw is Nix. He's going to let it go again.
Stick to what you know, man.
It's intercepted.
RPO that shit and keep that shit on the ground, bro. You know it. Ain't no stats. You ain't passing on me. You ain't passing on me. I know that.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and
for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Captain. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Bombers. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Keep that shit on the ground, sorry ass nigga.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, we got to switch it up. Bombers. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole.
Throwing Nix.
Keep that shit on the ground. You know that shit ain't for you. That passing shit is not for you. That shit is not for you, sorry ass nigga. Yeah, RPO pass. RPO pass. That's about it. An RPO pass. You sorry, nigga. You sorry.
I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Why would my shit be crying over a nigga I don't know? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. You have no bowls, nothing in this shit. Shut up, nigga. Cause I could talk, nigga. You turned on your mic, sorry ass nigga. You turned on your mic after you got up 20, sorry ass nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Turn that shit off, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck what you playing, nigga. Give a fuck what you playing, nigga. Give a fuck what you playing, nigga. GG's, nigga. Like I said, keep that shit on the ground and RPO that shit. You know you can't fuck with me. Oh my God.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL, and I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his